Welcome, my name is Peter Best. Today we're at the second European PRRSpective, and with me is one of the speakers at this 2016 meeting. He is Dr. Gomez-Duran, who heads the technical services team on swine for Boehringer Ingelheim Animal Health. Welcome, Dr. Duran. I noticed when you were talking that today you had this intriguing title of your presentation, Ready, Steady, Goal. Why is it so critical to have goals in our approach to PRRS in pig herds, please?
It really is a critical starting point for any serious control program. The reason being is that we've realized over time that people have unrealistic expectations. And the goal-setting process at the beginning of this long road of controlling PRRS is critical, so that the farmer and the vet or the company that you're working with really understands what the objective is, what's the realistic objective. The other thing that it's important to do is that it starts a dialogue. In the past, I think too much interventions have been about, I tell you what to do. And now we understand that everybody needs to work together in the right direction to get success. So setting clear goals at the beginning is critical.
Everybody being the veterinary advisor and the vaccine supplier and the producer and the feed and everybody?
Everybody. Ideally, a PRRS control team should include the management of the company or the farm, the workers also, so that they have to buy into what are we trying to achieve. And when you have that, success is much more likely. So it's a way of making sure that the whole boat is rowing in the same direction.
Yes. In that connection, I noticed today again you refer quite often to this 5-step process. Mm-hmm. Could you say something about that? What's the origin of it, for example?
Sure. The 5-step process really is a systematic approach to PRRS control. And the first step of that 5-step process is setting the goals. During the talks, we went through the different parts of this systematic approach. What that allows the vet and the farmer is to, again, approach the problem in a very systematic way. A lot of the steps have been done in the past, but what this does is it makes them systematic and easy to follow. The origins are really from the 2000s in the United States, where BI colleagues there discovered that by using this approach, they would have more success in controlling PRRS. And it's based really in the whole philosophy of the statistical process control and process improvement that was started by people working with the car industry, actually. And it really allows you to very systematically follow a control plan and adopt biosecurity, vaccination, all of the things you normally would do, but in a systematic way.
So it begins with the team and with the goals, and then works through the stages of these 5 stages that you've identified towards a target, a goal of what? What is the goal, in your view, of the final stage of the process?
Sure. The goal actually shouldn't be, it should be fixed, but then it should be flexible. So that as you learn in your monitoring and constraint steps of the process, you understand the system. Maybe you wanted to eliminate, the farmer wants to eliminate PRRS, but when you investigate this, you realize there's no way you can eliminate PRRS in a farm that's surrounded by other PRRS positive farms. So you go back to the owner of the farm and say, look, it's a great goal, but we're not ready. Let's start first with stabilizing your breeding herd, getting negative piglets, then let's move to the next steps. So it's really not a linear process, but a circular process.
A lot of people have adopted this 5-step process already successfully, have they?
Absolutely. In Europe, in the last year and a half, we have started many projects with customers based on this 5-step process, and the success is already very high.
And with your help, will there be more veterinary advisors being briefed on the 5-step process to bring it to more herds? Is that how it will happen?
Absolutely. Our idea and why we're presenting the process and some of the information here today is really to educate our customers so that they apply these programs with their customers. It's a tool that they can use actually not only for PRRS but for other complex diseases.
Yes.
So it's very useful.
You mentioned a goal of possible elimination, but is that very rarely possible?
Yeah, I think a dose of realism is critical here, and that's where this goal-setting process, where you very openly discuss your desires and your reality. I think in many European countries, it's a dream. People want to get rid of PRRS. I think in reality, it's a very difficult task to achieve, and you need to have excellent preconditions to get to that goal. We could speak about this for 2 days.
But you can achieve control, you can achieve protection, you can achieve economic improvement.
And that would always be the first start. You would have to start there and then step over to the elimination step.
Dr. Duran, thank you very much. Thank you for joining us at the Second European Perspective. Goodbye.